Coming up next, it's Boomeraction on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's more of Boomeraction on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Super Friends. A liver from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Johnny Quack. I'm Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Space Ghost and Xenobull on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's a Conrad and Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Thunder on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Pirates of Dark Water on Boomerang from Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Majestic War on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Valley of the Dinosaurs on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's the Commanders on Boomerang from Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Your Banana on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Speed Racer on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Justice League Unlimited on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Thunder the Barbarian on Boomeraction on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
How it's Dixie Rex on the Boomerang from Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Stonehouse Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Atomic Betty. The Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, Generation on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Ghostbusters on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Birdman Galaxy Railroad Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Blitz SS on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Sonic on Boomerang from Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Ben 10 and Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's The Loud House on Boomerang from Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's again Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's the Centurions on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
up next, it's Hot That's on Boomerang from a Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Global President Professional on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Thundercat on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Solid 2020 on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's The Adventures of Tintin on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Robotic Stones on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's Legion of Superheroes on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's the Silver Surfer on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.